Okay guys, so today we are going to be doing a Christian tweet review. I've been wanting to do this for a while and I haven't had the time, so I just got around to it. And I told several people I was going to do a song review, but I'm not doing that today. I'll do that again soon. I've had some requests of different songs, so I'll probably do that. But now we're going to do Christian tweets. So the first one I have here, these are just ones I found on Pinterest because I don't have Twitter. But here's the first one. It says, quote, "My mom told me if you ever feel like God isn't there, remember that the teacher is always silent during the test." And that has always stuck with me. End quote. That's from Katie Fry. So there's several things going on in this. And there's one thing that I can't really testify to because I'm homeschooled. I've never had like a formal test with a teacher. Like I've had tests, lots of tests, but not like with a teacher who's silent. I feel like in tests from God that sometimes he is silent, sometimes he is quiet, but he uses those tests to draw us closer to him. So I feel like that's almost not exactly relevant. I don't know, because yeah, sometimes he's quiet, but he's always working in that, which I guess is kind of what she's saying. And here's a quote from Romans 8:26 that I have. It says, "Likewise the Spirit helps us in our weakness, for we do not know what to pray for as we ought, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us with groanings too deep for words." Again, that's Romans 8:26, and this is one of my favorite verses for many, many reasons, because our prayers are imperfect, and sometimes we don't even know what we need, but the Spirit knows, and he helps us and intercedes for us. So yes, in tests, it might be hard, and we might not always feel God, but the Spirit is always interceding for us. This one, the next one, kind of makes me mad. It's quote, "IDC," which means I don't care if you think I'm pretty or not. Jesus thinks I'm to die for. Enough said. End quote. And this is from, it's Ozzy Nadelli, I think, and it has like a little star emoji. I'll put a screenshot above so you can see all these. I feel like this one, she's kind of twisting up what Jesus did. He literally died for you, not because of the way that you look. So I just feel like it's making light of something that shouldn't be made light of. Christ's death is the most powerful thing that pretty much ever happened, and it's like saying that Jesus died for her because he thought that she was pretty, and I think that's just like not a good joke. Don't joke about these things. These things are the things that save souls, or send souls to hell. This is not a joke about appearance. Here's a quote that I have from 1 Corinthians 1:27-29. "But God chooses what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chooses what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chooses what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are. So no human being might boast in the presence of God." So God didn't die for you because you're pretty. Enough said. But he died for you to shame the world, and that he died for the people like me and others who are not the best, who are low and despised, foolish to the world, weak, to shame the world. It's not because you're pretty. It's because you don't have the privilege to boast in the power, in the presence of God. My salvation is a gift. It's not something that I gave to myself, and it didn't have anything to do with if I have a pretty face or not. And that's not to say that you shouldn't try and make yourself look pretty, because there's such a thing as Christian aesthetics. You can go look it up, because God does love the good, the true, and the beautiful. But that's not why he saves me. He saves me because he wants to show his power in a weak vessel such as myself. And then this next one, this is the last one. It's also kind of supposed to be like a Christian joke. It says, quote, just think, God was like, "I'm gonna put 2 chickens on the ark so I can bless the world 2,000 years with Chick-fil-A. He really had a plan for us to be filled with love and chicken tenders." End quote. That's from Austin Cochran. So again, I feel like this is another joke that's like, I'm always a little bit iffy around Christian jokes because feel like sometimes they take something that's very serious and just kind of make light of it, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm not saying that it's necessarily sinful. It's just not like something that I want to do all the time. So yeah, there's some truth in this. God, in his forbearance and foreplanning, putting chickens on the ark, didn't know that Chick-fil-A would be made, but that's not why he put chickens on the ark necessarily. It was part of the reason why, but that's not like the ultimate reason why. The ultimate reason why was to show his power and foretelling of the flood and saving a certain people or animals for himself, the two of every kind, that's saving a certain thing, and those two chickens were two of them. And yeah, and I myself, I do love Chick-fil-A. I will say that. I've had it twice this week. The other thing about this one, he says, he really had a plan for us to be filled with love and chicken tenders. Okay. I don't think that's really biblical. Yeah, he created chickens for us to eat, but like, I don't even know what to say. Chick-fil-A chicken tenders aren't that great in my opinion. I don't eat them, but he wants us to be filled with his spirit and love and like heavenly things, not earthly things like chicken tenders. But yeah, I guess that's I don't even know what to say. But that's all I have, just 3 this time because I couldn't find many on Pinterest. So if you have any or any quotes or anything, you can just put them in the comments below and I will try to respond to them. This was just a really quick video, just a few of my thoughts on these because why not? Let me know what you thought, and if there's anything you'd like to add to what I say or anything that I may have said that was wrong, because that's pretty likely. So yeah, that's all I've got for now, and I will see you in the next video.